I am a-okay with having an unpopular opinion. I said what I said.
Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. This video is gonna be a little bit all over the place because we are going to get into some chit chat while I get ready and create this makeup look as well as take down my hair. So if you're interested in creating this look, or if you just want to hear me rant about fun and foolishness, make sure that you are subscribed and be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload another video. Duh. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, I would greatly appreciate if you gave me a thumbs up because that really helps to support my channel. And of course, per usual, if you are interested in any single thing that I mentioned here today on the channel, make sure that you shop via the links down below in the description box because that also helps to support my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now hold up, before we get into today's Get Ready With Me, I have to give a huge, tremendous shout out to Nordstrom for sponsoring a portion of today's video. Finally, I have told you all countless times on the channel for free how Nordstrom is a clutch player for me when it comes to all things beauty. It doesn't matter if I need hair care, skin care, or makeup, Nordstrom is gonna hold me down. We all know how quickly the holiday season creeps up on us every single year. But don't even worry about it because Nordstrom can take care of you online and in store. Even if you don't want to be bothered or just don't have time to go in store, I urge you to take advantage of the curbside pickup. Literally every single product that I used on my face and my hair today can be easily picked up or shipped to you from Nordstrom. And most, if not all of these products that I'm going to be using today, you have definitely heard me mention previously on the channel, and you've heard me mention them on the channel for free 99. And let me just go ahead and tell you up front, literally all of these products have quickly become favorites, so you will be hearing me talk about them time and time again on the channel. So you might as well go ahead and get your hands on them. So yes, if you are interested in any of these products that I used to create this look today, make sure you shop via the links down below in the description box. And let's go ahead and dive into this Get Ready With Me because we have some stuff to talk about. This is so dry. But Jack Black got me. Alright. So my hair looks crazy because we're going to finish taking it down later. I just find that I enjoy kind of taking it down or unraveling whatever set style I'm doing and then just letting it sit and settle for a bit before I actually start to separate. I don't know if that actually makes a difference, but in my head it does. I'm going to go ahead and get ready. Let me take off my glasses and risk everything. So let's go ahead and get ready. I'm going to start off with my complexion. I'm going to go in with the Chanel Le Beige Eau de Tint Water Fresh Tint. I definitely told you all about this in a recent haul, and I'll make sure I leave that haul linked up in the cards. I have really been enjoying how this applies and just overall how it looks on my skin. I'm going to start off with 2 pumps per side. You can see it looks like greasy, but like, just trust the process. I'm going to apply this with my hand, and you can see how this gives like a super plump, radiant skin-like finish, but it also has a little bit of pigment to it to give us a little teeny tiny bit of coverage. So I just think that this is perfect for those of us that want to elevate our appearance without doing too much. Probably very subtle, especially on camera, but there is indeed a difference. So next, in an effort to look a bit more well rested and to cover up some of the dark spots that I am struggling with, I'm going to go in with my Dior Forever Skin Correct, which looks like this. I'm honestly just going to put some under my eyes and on my dark spots. So as you all know, I have been a bit MIA on social media. I have just reactivated my Instagram because I definitely deactivated that. And if you followed me for a while, you know that that's typically something that I do, especially during the summertime. I just kind of disconnect, and I love that for me. And while I've been on my little social media break, I have been doing more of the things that I enjoy. If you know me in real life, you know that I actually, fun fact, I grew up a band geek. So I love live music. I will not be inserting any embarrassing photos. Just take my word for it. But I grew up a band geek, and so I have a real deep love and appreciation for live music. And this year, I have been getting back into my concert bag so heavy. The start of this year was just not great, and so I kind of fell off with doing things that I love. But once the summertime hit, I was on Ticketmaster every week. I started out with Erykah Badu, who I love and appreciate as an artist and as an internet troll especially. She is hilarious. Erykah Badu is just a great time. So I had a fantastic time at that show. And shortly after Erykah Badu was my first Beyonce show. Now this Beyonce show, out of all of the Beyonce shows, we'll get into how many I went to in just a second, but this Beyonce show in particular was planned. This was the one ticket that I bought during the pre-sale or during the initial sale way back in February. So I actually pulled up to that show with Miss Quinn Ray here on YouTube. I'll try to insert clips just so you all, you know, can feel like you were there with me in the moment. Me and Quinn went to the first DC show and we were lit. Okay, we had a fantastic time. In fact, we always have a fantastic time. Usually if there's a Beyonce DC show, me and Quinn gonna go together, like real bad. Next I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This is the Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer, and I got mine in the shade. Hello lighting. Hello lighting, are you with us? Thank you so much. I got mine in the shade 3 Tan, and I'm going to go in and apply that to the perimeter of my face. So anyway, anytime there's a DC Beyonce show, me and Quinn going to pull up together. You know what I'm saying? She just knows and understands DC culture and structure more than I do. And I just rely on her to help me get around DC a lot better, because DC is a necessary evil sometimes, because artists by and large don't really come to Baltimore. They're gonna go to what they deem the DMV, which is usually Washington DC, which is a struggle for those of us who come from places with parking lots and traffic signs and lights that make sense. So anywho, all of a sudden, Quinn gets the bright idea to go to multiple shows. And so that's what we did. We went again in Tampa, and we went with my girl, Curly Girl Jess. Strangely enough, though, in Tampa, all of us actually went to the show together, but we sat in different areas. Literally, all of us were in different areas. And so, like, while we still had a great time, like, it still didn't give what it was supposed to have gave. The experience just would have been way more wonderful if all of us were sitting together. I'm putting this on my eyelids too. With that in mind, because Beyonce's show, for some reason, this go around is so addictive, all of us decided to go again. We all up and decided to go again, and we went to the last show in Kansas City, and yet again, a wonderful production. And I just want to make note that I have never ever, for any other artist, regardless of my love for live music and whatever, I have never in my Black American life followed an artist around the country the way I have followed this lady. There is just something about the people and just the overall aura of this Renaissance show that was just so beautiful and, like, honestly indescribable, to where I just had to see it several times. I regret nothing, especially considering the fact that I just haven't been able to travel like I would like. And so therefore, I have just been following Beyonce all around the country, so that way, you know what I'm saying, I can get a little glimpse of being on a plane for once this year, because it's ghetto working and staying home all the time. Like, I don't want to do that. And so I didn't. Okay, next I'm going to go in and set my highlighted areas with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. I have to say that so slowly because it is indeed a tongue twister. But anyway, I'm using that in the shade 2 medium to set under my eyes, around my mouth, and down the center of my nose. Essentially, the middle of my face. So yes, I have seen Beyonce 3 different times during the Renaissance World Tour. I also went to see Victoria Monet, who I have been obsessed with for years at this point. And, you know, I know that Oh My Mama is having its moment, but like, go into the vault, okay? Go into the archives. Please go to that young lady's Wikipedia page, because y'all are not only late to the party, but y'all are missing out on like exceptional bodies of work. She is a fantastic artist. I just find her to be the full package. Not only does she write, she can sing, and she can dance. Oh My Mama, I find, was just a mic drop for Victoria Monet. Like, those of us who have been around already knew. We already knew the capabilities here. We've already followed the career. But Oh My Mama was just the perfect launch pad for Victoria Monet to the masses. Honestly, she's the only one that's like a quote-unquote new artist. She's been around for years, but in my opinion, she's the only new artist that's still in the R&B bag that I'm willing to give my money, respectfully. Anywho, I'm going to set the rest of my face with this mini of the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Just want to put some in the cap. We know that selling nostalgia is working really well for a lot of artists now. But I appreciate that not only is she giving us nostalgia, it's also modern enough and relatable today. And everybody can't do that. Not only that, this lady can actually sing live, dance live, and the musicians. Like I said, I'm a band geek. Like, I really appreciate live musicianship. And Victoria Monet is a moment, and pun intended, I guess. I'm just setting all of these cream products with this Laura Mercier powder, just to, you know, tone down some of that radiance as much as we can anyway. So next I'm gonna go in with this Dior Backstage Rosy Glow blush, and mine is in the shade Pink 01. So yeah, that is the gist of what my summer has been giving. I'm probably going a little overboard with the blush, but that's okay. I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. Now, even though I was on a social media break, I was still on Twitter and I was still watching YouTube videos. And here's what I'll say. First of all, this newfound technique of hair care involving no oils and no butters is not new. That is a technique that has floated around the natural hair community on and off for over a decade, probably. And while I can appreciate that it works for some people, I think in the long term, we are finding out more and more day by day that it does not work for most people. And I think it's dangerous the way that this is being handled, not only by creators, but also by the stylists. Editing Alexis here. I have absolutely no idea why I just completely stopped talking about the natural hair community. When I say that things are getting dangerous, I mean that people are flat out being dishonest, which has always been a thing, but I feel like it's reached a new level because eggs are, of course, $95. I get it. We all have to survive capitalism and make money, but things are spiraling out of control. And y'all are mean. I'm gonna go in with the Kosas Big Clean Mascara. You all have also heard me talk about this previously on the channel, I'm going to use this just to coat my top lashes. I don't really do my bottom lashes because my under eyes are already dark. They don't need any more help with that. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat, which is probably too small for my camera to pick up, but this is in the shade Foxy Brown. Just gonna line my lips with that. And I showed you all this lip pencil in my haul as well. And if you are a black or brown girl, I definitely recommend picking this up because, like, what a great time, Charlotte. I also have this super cute Charlotte Tilbury mini lipstick. This is in the shade Pillow Talk, which looks like that. How cute is this? I love it. I'm just gonna put that on my lips. So it's like a nude pink. Oh, that's cute. It's very soft too. And although it's matte, like, I don't feel like it's drying. At least not yet. That's cute. Going with a little bit more liner just to define those lip lines and enhance the pout. Exactly. So here is the look. Cute, simple, effortless, no makeup. Very much in my lane. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take down my hair with the remaining droplets of my Olaplex No. 7 bonding oil, which, in case you couldn't tell, I love. And you don't need a lot of this. I'm just using a few drops to squeeze and, I guess, rub gently onto my hair and my scalp. And one thing about my hair texture in the back is so soft that it don't hold nothing. It don't hold nothing. And so the Olaplex oil just helps ever so slightly with the frizz and helping me to get that hair back in line as best I can anyway. Just separating ever so slightly. I don't want to do too much. I don't want it to be too crazy. As we start getting up here, my hair actually can hold some definition, I'll separate a bit more. It's so interesting to see how, yet again, I'm right, and how overall the natural hair sect of YouTube is just in an overall decline. I told y'all so. To be clear, I think that all of us are a part of the problem. I think that creators are a part of the problem. I think that stylists are a part of the problem. I think that viewers are a part of the problem. I think that brands are a part of the problem. I think that all of these things are true. And it's just so unfortunate that so many of us are so discouraged and drained. All of that to say, it's really unfortunate that people can't agree to disagree, can't be respectful in that disagreement, and can't think about the collective as opposed to just being selfish, mean, and greedy. But that's neither here nor there. I wish everyone the best. So folks, that about wraps up today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed me rambling about foolishness as well as getting ready with me. As usual, if you are interested in any of the products that I mentioned here today, please make sure that you shop via the links down below in the description box because it really helps me out. And a special thanks again to Nordstrom for sponsoring a portion of today's video. Be sure to drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts, and on your way to watching another video of mine, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please, please, please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Not me being like y'all faves and not knowing how to work my camera.